What's up, guys? Luke Cole here with Open to Close. We're in Bozeman, Montana, and tonight we're watching ski movies. One thing to say to like kids coming up in the ski industry right now, whether it's just like a kid who wants to ski more or it's a kid who's trying to like make it pro, what would it be?
Man, you don't gotta be a skier, you don't gotta be a pro, you don't gotta be shit, bro. Be kind to everybody, seriously. It's about the heart, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be mean to nobody, don't look at anyone some funny way. It's just about like connecting. I feel like kindness is the key.
If you think there's someone out there that's too cool for you, go talk with them, go chat with them, bro. They're always fucking nice. They're always kind.
You know what I'm saying? Big risk, big reward. Listen to that.
Over to Close, we're with Jack Fike at the Entourage Ski Premiere. How do you feel about the night?
We're starting the night at about a 9, so there's really only one place you can go from there, and that's a fucking 10, baby.
Like, skiing has become kind of like seen as somewhat of a rich person's sport all of a sudden. How do you feel about you making films, Jack making films, Grant making films? How do you guys look at the ski industry and flip it and try and make it more of the people's sport, you know, and like introduce new people to skiing?
If you want to take the easy way out, you can pay to get whatever it is that you need to get. But there's a cheap workaround for everything. Whether it's a lift ticket pass or skis or whatever it is, you can always do the ski bums route, you know? Hike up a fucking mountain on your own. You don't need a chairlift. And if you do need a chairlift, it's so easy to poach those things, man. I can't tell you if there's anything more I love in the world than getting on a chairlift for fucking free. It's the greatest. Caroline Price, she's the one right there. Get a shot of her. Yeah, she's the queen bee. This lady produces champions. Let me tell you something. Greatest mom.
All I have to say is Entourage.
Yeah.
Entourage.
If you had one thing to say to kids coming up in the ski industry or just trying to ski more, what would it be?
Stay in school. School comes first. And ski your ass off.
Well, I told you she was cool. All right, that's all, folks, huh? I gotta go find my raffle tickets. I lost them.
What draws you to come to ski premieres?
It's kind of tradition every year. October comes around, fall activities. We're carving pumpkins, we're watching ski movies, we're getting drunk. It's fucking good shit.
My boy starts to crave the snow. He gets to watch this, and then maybe for like the next 3 weeks, he'll talk about skiing, and then it kind of tapers off, and then I can sleep at night again, and then I'm happy. So, you know, it's all about tampering the old ball and chain. Making him think he's living his fantasy when he's not, because he'll break his spleen.
Do you guys have any messages to send out to the kids who are trying to be a part of a culture like this?
Hurt your body, it's worth it.
You thank God I'm going to school.
As a guy who loves to ski, as a guy who grew up skiing, seems like it's kind of headed towards a rich person's sport to some extent.
Well, you know, I think that there is definitely an accessibility issue within skiing. I think it's cool living in a place like Bozeman where there's a lot of gear around, and if you want to learn how to do it, there's people that are more than willing to show you how. You know, I've seen a lot of kids, you know, come out here, you know, from the Midwest, whatever, and turn into absolutely beautiful skiers. It really just kind of takes getting pushed in the right direction, and I think that's why the Reckless Beauty Foundation is so cool, and the kind of harmony that it brings is really exciting. I think it's going in a good direction, but it's always been like that, you know? So
if you had to compare yourself to an actor or actress right now, who would it be?
I get told I look like Tom Cruise pretty often.
You fuck with Scientology?
Dude, I don't think I've looked into it too much, but I think I'd probably be pretty susceptible.
What's the transition been like from small time shit and just skiing with your friends to like getting some free skis and getting to do what you love for like cheaper?
It's crazy for sure. I think like it's definitely cool to do a sport like this because it's simply like I just love skiing. I want to get better because I want to be good at skiing. It has literally like zero outside influence. So then from that to turn into like, oh wow, like I'm okay at skiing and this company's gonna send me free skis is pretty cool.
Do you have any inspirational messages to send to the kids out there trying to ski more?
Dude, just ski and have fun with your friends. Spread love and positivity. Never be bullying groms. Always put on the little homies, hype them up. Inspire kids to ski just by like being you and like see where it can take you. And for Entourage, it's taking them pretty far. It's fucking cool.
Let's fucking get it! We got a lot of shit for y'all! Oh, we got it! Right here, baby! 3574! Who's ready for the stage dive? Who's ready for the stage dive? I just want to say it's a beautiful night to premiere with some of my best friends behind me and next to me here. It's been the biggest privilege of my life to do this shit with my best friends. I'm so stoked to premiere with Grant Larson tonight. I'm premiering with my boy Rory tonight. I feel that. Yeah. Hey, and I'm premiering with y'all, so make some noise for yourselves. It's fucking awesome. Man, I love it here. Let's get that RBF S&P up
We
still have one more film playing in about 15 minutes. One more film coming up.
Open to close, I'm here with Maggie Swimm.
We also have Rory here.
We do have Rory here.
Hard to see, but he's there.
What inspires you to be creative?
I would say all the people around me and all of the energy of being young, having fun, and making sure people around me are having fun. Judgment kills creativity and kindness, so as soon as you start judging other people, you'll start judging yourself. So just stay true and keep being you because you're worth it and you're all time. Hey Bozeman, my name's Maggie Swimm. I'm standing in for someone really important tonight. Unfortunately, due to the lack of empathy and love in this country, we lost my dear brother to murder. He's now in this box, but you will see him on screen shortly. The amount of work and time that went into this has been years and years of work, and I'm gonna hand it off to Grant. This is Grant fucking Larson, SMP, so not proud.
I'm gonna keep this short. This was a 6-year film, made in 1 year. Thank you, Jack Price, for sharing this moment with us. We somehow got to tag along. Thank you to the Swimms. Thank you to RBF for making this film something bigger than it was. We lost one of our best homies 2 years ago, and this movie's kind of for him. So, that's all I'm gonna say.
Be reckless, be beautiful, be a reckless fucking beauty, and let's watch 2020
the Boy in the Box proud, and I think you guys should all be really proud of yourselves for being too true.
I guess it's a hard question, but how do you keep yourself inspiring other people to keep doing, the bullshit and the fun and just having a smile on their face?
I mean, I like to think about my brother and his energy that he perceived and carried throughout his life, and no one wants to see a pretty girl cry, so you might as well go and have a good time.
I was talking about it this morning with the crew. It's hard to compare premieres because every year has a different feeling. Each film kind of forms its own personality. We're in different stages of our lives. It's also really fresh, so it feels so good. I'd say it's my favorite premiere that we've done. The vibe in the crew, the vibe in the crowd, just feel the room shake. It felt like the standard with this film is the standard that I've always kind of dreamed to have, and we definitely achieved it. And I feel like the energy in the crowd was the standard I've always wanted. Everything just came together. Like, it was a beautiful night. I got emotional a few times. We got to celebrate with all of our loved ones, and 10 out of 10, dream night. It doesn't feel like I've reached the goal. I've just reached like a benchmark, kind of a mark in the trail that I wanted to get to. It's not over. And at this point, I'm kind of just curious. Like, we hit a level that I've always wanted to get to, and now what we have in our sights moving forwards, it's just like incredible. And so hopefully we can do some insane projects, travel even further, get more budget. Like, we're not doing industry plant videos. We're not just like filling the gap for a marketing budget. We're putting so much pride into this, and I think that you can't hire somebody to make a film the way that like the crew comes together and makes a film, because there's so much passion, there's so much familiarity and like togetherness, and it's a rare product that we provide every year. So I'm just trying to like push that and see where it goes, and like just get to travel the world and like be with my best buds, I kind of always just been like a little obsessive. So when I like something, I am like, oh, we're gonna push this, like we're gonna go crazy. Something I really focus on doing with filmmaking and creativity in general is letting it come from my most authentic place and making it for me. It comes across as kind of selfish, but like as the creative, I'm trying to push exactly what I want to see, and letting that come authentically through my sort of touch with the piece. If you make a project with the idea of someone else viewing it, I think that you kind of lose the ownership of that project. And so it's a really delicate dance, because sometimes I'll really like a song and maybe want to use it, but I'm like, oh, in a premiere setting, maybe this won't be as lively as this track. So I do have those thoughts kind of come into my mind, but for the most part, I really try to have a firm grasp on my authenticity and not focus on catering. And so if you're just like as you can be, people are gonna be like, yo, that's what's up. I feel this person through this piece. The feeling going into premiere day is the same every year. Wake up, call the homies right away. It's game day. Let's go. Like, when are you pulling up? When do we need to be there? We got all the raffle items. What do we need? These days, I'm kind of just like pull up to the premiere like I'm hyped. Got the crew behind me. I believe in the product. The people are gonna be stoked. We're celebrating Bozeman culture. Like, it's such an honor to do this sort of stuff, and it's such a beautiful reunion. It's a total celebration. It's my new year. Like, my year revolves around some date in October, which is crazy. I think that for somebody who maybe doesn't ski or doesn't understand what a ski premiere is, it could seem a little silly to like get into a sweaty room and like pay for semi-expensive drinks and watch like a long ski edit. But when you're in the room and you feel the like walls shake and everyone's screaming and hugging and crying, multiple people, including myself, were crying in the crowd last night. It's like you leave and you're like, oh, I get it. That was so fun. And it's like the coolest energy blender. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. And today, like, we're fried, we're hungover, we're on the couch. I'm gonna go bowling later with the boys. So it's nice just to chill and like kind of soak it up. And that that after premiere glow is still on all of us, despite how baggy my eyes are right now. So. Start to see these movies. Oh, no way. And it still is such a beautiful investment of passion. Find like-minded people, get aligned on a vision, and invest in passion. And you will have return that you can't really see coming or know what it is, but the return on passion is always going to be worth it. And then build off of that momentum. You know what I mean?